Everyone, how's it going? Heading towards another week of exercise and dieting, and right now I'm sort of straying off track a bit, kind of overeating. Um, it's not what I'm intending to be doing, I'm trying to stick to my diet. I'm trying to stick to my calories. It's just been a bit hard. It's been a bit harder lately. So I guess this is sort of like the worst shape I've been in. I'm around 142 pounds. I know most of it is just, water, just from being full. I've probably only gained, like, in reality, like 1 or 2 pounds. So I'm around 137, I guess, somewhere around there. The problem does arise when, you're getting very lean and you want to, sort of cut down a bit further. That is where the problem arises, especially when you're dieting. You've been dieting for a while. I'm trying to diet year round. Obviously, I can't stay like at competitive leanness year round. But I do take this very seriously. Again, every time I wake up, I have the goal in mind to get to this goal weight, to maintain my level of leanness, to stay around 6 to 7% body fat year round. I'm willing to make the sacrifices. I'm willing to completely change my lifestyle to, achieve this level of leanness, to maintain it, to strive towards it. It's a goal. It's one of my goals. So I am willing to make the compromises and the sacrifices to sort of, maintain this physique, which is why I've reached, those levels of leanness before. So that's this is sort of just like a little update, informing you guys about what's going on right now. I am sort of a bit overweight, in terms of my level, my sort of my bar of leanness. I guess I'm around 9% right now, 10%, which is the highest I've ever been, since I've started, obsessively doing this. That's the highest I'll ever go. I don't like not having, completely visible abs and having, like just this sort of shreddedness. So, if you guys follow me on my Instagram, it's luis.hern, the number 9. Again, it's luis.hern, the number 9. You guys will know that I'm pretty much just trying to, stick to a diet year round, every single day. Pretty much, I will have a cheat day whenever it comes around, throughout the week. But again, I'm not completely perfect on my diet all the time. Today I did overeat, like, quite a good amount. So it's not because I wanted to overeat. It's because I ate, like a lot of protein, but I was just still hungry, So being that lean for that long sort of messes with your mind, You want to stay at that level of leanness forever, which is pretty hard, it's pretty hard. So I'm sort of striving towards that level of leanness year round. Again, if you've watched my stories, I post my stories on my Instagram. You guys know that I'm pretty much just eating the same thing every day. Well, at least I'm trying to, but it is kind of hard to sort of, diet down. It's kind of hard, you're gonna eat something, you might not feel full, and you're just gonna want something else, So that is why I've developed these sort of methods to sort of stall towards your next meal, you know. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you guys know I have sparkling water, chewing gum, sugar-free Jello, stuff like that, you know. That sort of stuff staves off, it doesn't stave off my hunger, but it just basically distracts me for a bit till my next meal. So that's what I'm gonna be attempting these upcoming weeks, hopefully for the long term. I am just sort of, you know, tired of overeating, going over my calories, and sort of, you know, being derailed, my progress being derailed. You know, obviously it's my own fault, you know. I'm very strict, and I'm very uncompromising, and I'm very just very nitpicky about my body fat percentage. So whenever I do go around 9 to 10%, I will sort of just start to worry a bit. I'll clean up my diet, like, for sure, you know, because I don't like not having visible abs. It just feels very weird to me. Especially right now, I don't have visible abs. They're sort of just coated in like a little layer of fat. Which I do not like at all, you know. I don't like it. It just looks weird to me, you know. I just want them to be completely separated and to sort of just have that, you know, definition. So, again, it is sort of normal to overeat in your calories, especially if you've been dieting for a while, or if you're, you know, you're deep into a diet. You will be hungrier, you know. You'll definitely be hungrier. I'm doing cardio year round, you know, so pretty much whenever I do go over my calories, it's because my body is telling me that I need that energy. I need some fat on me. So even though I don't like being around 9 to 10% body fat, sometimes I have to be around that body fat percentage. Maybe I don't have to. Sometimes my body just pushes me towards that body fat percentage. Because again, if you've ever been that lean before, you know, you don't feel full. You might get insomnia. You might just feel very tired. I notice that when I'm deep into a diet, when I haven't eaten for a while, I'll start leaning on things. I'll start yawning often. I'll start, you know, like leaning back on a wall when I'm like standing. My body is basically just trying to preserve energy and trying to just sort of, you know, save itself pretty much. So that it is sort of a survival mechanism. You know that if you've ever been that lean before, you just feel very tired and low energy. I noticed that whenever I got that lean, I would sort of just feel tired. I would have trouble, you know, just even walking for like extended periods of time. I would have to sit down, or I would have to take, you know, like I would have to lean on something and just relax for a bit. So, you know, it's not the healthiest state to be in by far, but it is doable. So I'm always striving to get to that body fat percentage because it just looks cool, you know. I don't want to be around this body fat percentage. I guess I'm body dysmorphic, but I don't like being around 9 to 10%. I want to be just completely shredded, you know, like 5, 6, 7%. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is sort of just an update for you guys. I know what I have to do. I just sort of, you know, have become a bit more lenient lately. I do love food, you know. I freaking love food. Who doesn't love food, you know? So, that is sort of the problem that arises for me. I love food. I love pizza. I love with a whole bunch of junk food and stuff like that. So I guess you do sort of develop like sort of an obsession about food, if you've ever been, you know, that lean before. So there's the problem, you know, you want to get this lean and you want to maintain it, but you also want to enjoy like delicious food, you know. There's a problem. So now you can kind of see why, you know, Michael Phelps and Mikey Musumeci and Lance Armstrong do so much cardio, you know. Maybe it's not completely for that reason, but I definitely know that Mikey Musumeci does hours and hours and hours and hours of cardio because he wants to eat his pizza and his acai bowl and stuff like that. So I'm not going to judge him for it, especially because I have the same problem as him, you know. I love being that lean. I love being very shredded, but I also love food, you know. So I'm sort of just working my way towards it. Again, if you've ever overeaten before, you know it's just a survival mechanism. If you've ever gone over your calories before, don't worry about it. It's basically your body just telling you like you need to eat something, you need energy. So that's what happens, you know. But I'm trying to peel the fat off, so you can kind of see the problem here, you know. So I'm just kind of very tired, you know. Today I was tired sort of throughout the whole day. I just felt a bit fatigued, a bit, you know, just under the weather and just like out of it, you know. I was just like this the whole day, you know. But that is the sort of the thing I'm trying to talk about. So yeah, that's sort of, you know, what I made this video to talk to you guys about is I'm sort of just focused on my diet right now, just completely like very trying to be very focused, you know, and trying to get it down to like to the gram pretty much. Again, I'm weighing everything, every single gram. So I'm just trying to get it down to the gram pretty much. It is kind of hard. I've tried, I've done it before, and then I've been like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. Then I've done it again. But right now I'm sort of at a point in my life where I want to make this a long-term change. I want to make this a huge part of my life. I want to make this like, you know, one of the main points of my life. So I'll be back in a bit, but so that's sort of what I'm making this video for, is to tell you guys that again, this is a huge part of my life. I'm 22. I don't want to, you know, sort of get to like 24, 25 and not, you know, be at the level that I want to be at. So so yes, this is a huge part of my life now. I don't know, I just want that physique, you know. I've done it before, done it a lot of times. It just looks very cool, you know. It feels great to just look like that, to be that shredded. And, you know, I might make it like one of the main points of my life. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make it one of the main points of my life, you know, because it just looks awesome, you know. I love how David Lade is just able to stay shredded year round. I like how he's so dedicated and so motivated to that. I love how Jeff Side is able to just diet down whenever he wants to. I love how Greg O'Gallagher does it. Greg Doucette, you know, all the bodybuilders pretty much. So yeah, that's sort of what I'm making this video, is to sort of just tell maybe whoever's watching this, and to tell myself that this is a huge part of my life now. You know, I as much as I am enjoying my diet, if I have to switch over to chicken breast and 99 ground turkey and sort of, you know, that sort of stuff, then I will, you know. 96.4 ground beef. I love 96.4 ground beef. I've been eating it for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Maybe 2 months, a month, I don't know. But that's sort of what I'm making this video to tell you guys, is that I don't know, I'm just very pressured to do this, you know, which I enjoy, you know. I don't say no to the pressure or to the, you know, I love to pressure myself, you know. Maybe not to the point where I'm uncomfortable, but again, I love to, you know, just diet down and to just see the visual changes. So that's sort of what I'm making this video for, is to tell you guys that as much as I enjoy food, I do feel sort of disappointed, you know, when I'm trying to stick to a diet and I just I end up like going over my calories, or I end up, you know, eating something that's not my diet, you know. It just feels very weird to me now. In the past, I used to say, okay, I don't want to I don't want to worry about my diet, you know, because you know, I just want to eat pizza and I want to eat, you know, the Capri Sun and all that stuff. But I've definitely changed now. I see food differently. I see food much more differently now. So yes, I am enjoying this diet. I don't really, you know, again, I don't want to fail, or I don't want to, you know, not reach the level that I want to be at. So, it is sort of a concern for me, you know, which is why I'm so focused on this, and weighing everything, and weighing myself, and tracking all my calories, and doing all the cardio. And, you know, maybe it's not necessary. Maybe from an outside view, you might think it's sort of weird or bizarre or unnecessary, or why are you doing that for, you know, it doesn't matter. I feel like it does matter, you know, especially because I'm a younger person. I want my physique to look awesome, you know, when I'm young. I want to be super lean. It just looks cool, you know, and, you know, I don't want to, you know, just waste the time. So, I'm sort of just thinking to myself, okay, I just overate. I just ate, like, I don't know, stuff that wasn't on my diet. It's not because I wanted to. It's because, you know, it's my body's survival mechanism. But yeah, that's sort of the thing here, the issue, I guess. This has been happening for like, I don't know, 4 months now, 3 months. it probably happens like once a week, twice a week, you know, which is okay, but it's something that I don't want to happen, you know. I'm very strict on my diet and my rules. You know, I like doing this. You know, you might call me extreme about it, but again, I'm enjoying this diet. It's working out great, but I might have to take it to the next level again and sort of, I don't know, maybe I might have to just increase my vegetable intake again. I do remember when I was getting completely shredded, I would have sort of trouble sleeping. I would have insomnia. It didn't happen all the time, you know. The first time around, that never happened. This happened, you know, the most recent time around. I would sort of have trouble sleeping. I would have to get up and eat something. I would have to, you know, just weigh it out and track it, you know, before I went to sleep. Because, again, I wouldn't be able to sleep. My eyes were just wide open. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I would shut them. I wouldn't be able to sleep. You know, 30 minutes would go by, an hour would go by, and I wasn't able to sleep. So I had to get up. I had to weigh out my freaking yogurt, my popcorn, whatever it was that I wanted to go over my calories in. Weighed it out, ate as much as I needed to until I was able to fall back asleep. So that's sort of how I cut weight the most recent time around. The most recent time around I got shredded. That's how I did it. My body wasn't letting me sleep, so I just weighed everything out, you know. It's actually very hard, you know. It's kind of hard. You have to eat something, and you sort of have to just distract yourself, you know, and just say, okay, I just ate whatever. I'm not full. I'm gonna do something else for like 4 or 5 hours, 3 hours. You know, I'm gonna freaking use my phone or do something, you know, just to kill time. So yeah, that's sort of the issue, you know. You're gonna eat your meal, you're not gonna feel full, and you're just gonna feel kind of weird, you know. You might feel a bit hungry, you might feel a bit tired, you might just want to lay down for a bit and just relax. It's your body just trying to conserve energy. So again, I am sticking to a diet year round. I'm gonna do this next year, the year after that, the year after that, and the year after that. So I love doing this. I'm trying to stay as lean as possible. If I am able to, hopefully, I know probably I'll be able to. I'm gonna just keep dieting, you know. I am very fanatic. I'm very fanatic about dieting. I don't know. It's just interesting to me. I don't know, like, the ins and outs about it, you know, the scientific stuff about it, but it's cool, you know. Maybe I know like a bit more than the average person, but I know enough to, you know, get shredded, to maintain it, to weigh out every single thing and just to get it done, you know. So about my diet has sort of just been off recently, these past 2 weeks. Again, I'm sort of overeating. It's been happening for like 2 weeks now. I'm trying to cut that out, definitely. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. Well, I do know how I'm gonna do it, you know. There's no other option. I have to sort of switch to chicken, switch maybe my carbs out. maybe cut my carbohydrates, and sort of, you know, just stick to like 99 turkey patties. Well, the first time around I did it, it was a bit easier, you know. Again, the first time I did it, after my cheat days, I pretty much not feel full. That was when I was super shredded. I was around 5%. I would eat my cheat day, I would have my cheat day, and I wouldn't sort of be affected by it. I would wake up the next day completely shredded, and everything was fine. This time around, it's been a bit harder. I do love being full. I also love being not full, but right now I'm sort of straying towards, I like feeling full. It feels great. So yeah, right now I'm enjoying feeling full, even if it's only for like 2 weeks. Again, I'm gonna cut it out because I don't know, it just feels weird being around 9 to 10% body fat. I just feel fat, you know. I feel fat. I feel like I'm letting myself down by you know, not sticking to my diet and not waiting for my next meal, or just, you know, it just feels weird. You know, I just feel kind of disappointed in myself, for you know, just grabbing whatever I want pretty much and just eating it. It just feels weird. It feels good, you know. It feels good eating, you know, delicious food and feeling full, but once you're done, you know, okay, I'm off my diet. What am I doing? I just set myself back like a week or two, even if it wasn't healthy food. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this out in however way I can. Again, I might have to start eating 3 crates of vegetables a day. If I have to do that, I will. I might have to maybe do more cardio, you know. Tomorrow I might have to do 7 hours, 8 hours, 9, 10 hours of cardio, 8 hours of cardio. Maybe, you know, and then I'll just eat whatever I want. I might have to switch to 99 turkey patties, the dry 99 turkey patties. Or I might have to switch to chicken breast and yogurt and egg whites. Or I might have to switch to, again, I've already made the switch to 96.4 beef. I might have to switch to, you know, again, the egg whites, the chicken breast, the 99 turkey, the whey powder. Even though I just ate, like, I went over my calories, I still feel kind of tired. It's because I'm maintaining a lower body fat percentage. Again, even though I'm completely stuffed, I'm still around 9% body fat, you know. I'm still pretty lean, you know, by anyone's standards, but I'm just not completely ripped, like 6%, 7%. But yeah, I'm just sort of making this video to let you guys know that this is sort of what's been happening. I know I post on my stories that I'm eating the same thing every day, but if something is wrong, if I am sort of going off track, then I'll let you guys know, you know, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not completely shredded year round. I'm not shredded right now. Again, I'm around 9%. I have fat over my abs. You know, I have fat on me. Not much, but I do. So, that's sort of what I'm telling you guys is that I'm sort of struggling right now. I mean, I'm doing great, but again, I want to cut down to 6 to 7%. It's been kind of hard. I know what I need to do. It's probably just need to eat more vegetables throughout the day. Instead of, what I'm grabbing. If I'm grabbing popcorn, if I'm grabbing like, I don't know, anything. I'll probably just have to start eating oranges, apples, vegetables. That's how I did it the most recent time around. So yeah. I know this might sound like a bit extreme, but again, I'm 22 right now. I want to use this time the best I can in the things that I enjoy. So I'm gonna go very hard. I'm gonna push myself very hard because I like doing this, I'm eating vegetables, fruit. I don't know. As much as I just want to fast tomorrow, I'm not going to. I'll just take the loss, eat these extra calories, and gain a pound or two, which sucks, but, I'm not gonna not eat tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be a bit hungry anyways, so, yeah, that was the video. It sucks that, I did go over my calories and that I'm doing this once or twice a week. I just want it to stop. So again, I'm gonna be incorporating the sugar-free Jell-O, the increased vegetable intake, the gum, all that stuff, sparkling water. So again, if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, watch my previous video where I talk about caffeine, why I use it, why you should use it, its effects on your performance, its effects on your calorie burning potential. If you guys want to know more about that, watch my previous video, and follow my Instagram. It's LUIS.HERN, 9. I'm selling training plans, dieting plans. If you need help getting into shape, losing weight, and lowering your body fat percentage permanently, send me a direct message on my Instagram. Again, I post my meals on my stories. I'm not eating that way all the time. Again, I made this video to let you guys know that I did go over my calories today. It happens, I was super hungry, I wasn't feeling very full, so I just grabbed something. So yeah, that is the video. Again, you can't expect to just stick to your diet. Like, maybe you're different than me. Maybe you can just stick to your diet all the time. But I was feeling super hungry, so I grabbed some food. Again, my Instagram contains my meals throughout the day. It contains maybe some healthier meals on my page, my physique, and stuff like that. So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.